Once the immediate threat is over, the body just dumps all that tension and your fine motor skills degrade.
That is exactly what happens. They get back to the getaway car, the adrenaline starts fading, and Malachi reaches into his pocket for a vape pen to steady his nerves. He has no idea that as he pulls it out, a custom silver Zippo lighter slips out of his pocket and wedges deep under the driver's seat.
Oh, man.
And it's a gift from his sister, deeply engraved with his exact initials, MAV Malachi Austin Vance.
Leaving an engraved piece of personal property at a double homicide is just catastrophic. And it really transitions the story into its second major phase, where the mechanics of the criminal underworld start colliding with forces completely outside of their control.
Because the crew takes their silver sedan to an auto detailing shop on Hunting Park Avenue to strip it and torch it. And I really want you, the listener, to appreciate the irony of what happens next. You have this intense, violent, high-stakes revenge plot, and it gets entirely derailed by the weather.
Yeah, it's just wild.
It is pouring rain in Philadelphia. Jin tries to destroy the car, but the rain actually puts the fire out before it can fully consume the interior.
Which is just the worst luck possible for them.
Seriously. So when the police find the abandoned car just a few blocks away, the forensic techs are able to pull that silver Zippo lighter right out of the seat tracks. Detectives Vance and Lynn run the initials, connect Malachi to his brother's arresting officer, who was Raymond Cruz, and suddenly the police are hunting them.
And while the police are closing in, Malachi is examining the master ledger they stole. He finds a small, gold-embossed seal stamped into the bottom corner of the letter binder. It's a stylized iron anvil with the initials LS.
Which stands for Liberty Structural. And this is where the narrative completely opens up. Malachi realizes that the puppet master behind everything is his own former boss, the CEO of Liberty Structural, a man whose name is also Marcus Collins.
Ironically echoing the name of the guard they literally just killed.
Yeah. The CEO was using Raymond's underground gambling den to launder off-the-books union payoffs. When Malachi's brother, Travis, who worked as an auditor, stumbled onto the laundering, the CEO ordered Raymond to plant 5 kilos of narcotics in Travis's trunk to silence him. So I want to pause here because I need you to explain the mechanics of this. How does a wealthy corporate CEO use a smoky third-floor gambling den in North Philly to launder money? What is the actual mechanism connecting the boardroom to the streets?
Yeah, it is a brilliant, albeit highly illegal buffer system. In major commercial construction, like what Liberty Structural does, a corrupt CEO sometimes needs to bribe local union bosses to ensure there are no labor strikes or, to get inspectors to look the other way on cheap materials.
Okay, sure.
But a CEO cannot write a corporate check with bribe in the memo line. The money has to be untraceable cash. So the CEO hires phantom contractors, fake LLCs, and pays them for consulting work.
Oh.
Those fake companies cash the checks and bring the dirty cash to the vault. The CEO's proxies gamble the money, intentionally losing large sums to the house. The house, run by Raymond, takes a cut and then pays the rest out to the union bosses as casino winnings.
Wow. So the money goes in dirty and comes out with a perfectly clean alibi?
Exactly.
So the gambling den is essentially an unregulated bank for corporate crime, and Travis, the auditor, noticed the money going to the phantom contractors, so the CEO destroyed his life to protect the machine.
He built a system where he reaped all the financial rewards of the corruption, but offloaded all the physical and legal risk onto disposable blue-collar workers. It's the ultimate insulation.
But that insulation is about to burn down. Because before Malachi can fully process this massive conspiracy, the police arrive at the auto shop. It is a deafening raid.
Yeah, things escalate so fast here.
A hydraulic ram smashes through the garage door. Terrell refuses to surrender. He pulls his weapon and starts firing directly into the ballistic shields of the SWAT team.
Which is an act of pure desperation.
Completely. Jin jumps into a rusted Chevy Blazer sitting on a hydraulic lift. Terrell lays down suppressive fire, jumps into the passenger seat, and Jin slams the truck in reverse, driving it backward entirely through a patched cinder block wall to escape into an alley.
Just insane.
And in the aftermath of that chaos, Detective Vance finds a torn, burnt corner of a ledger page left behind in the shop. It links Raymond to a $25,000 payoff. Now, the police know about the ledger, too. The cartel wants their book back, the police want the murderers, and Malachi wants the CEO.
Power dynamics completely invert here. This is no longer just a street-level dispute over stolen cash. This is a targeted strike on the corporate hierarchy. The streets are coming for the boardroom,